Have you ever wondered about the untold life of Ashoka, the great Mauryan emperor? Born into the illustrious Mauryan dynasty, Ashoka's early life was steeped in royal privilege and grandeur. Yet, his journey to the throne was far from a straightforward one. Intrigue and power struggles were common in the Mauryan court, and Ashoka was no stranger to them. His path to kingship was fraught with familial conflict, as he competed against his siblings for the ultimate prize, the Mauryan throne. This period of his life was characterized by ambition, rivalry, and even bloodshed. Despite the violence and strife that marked his rise to power, Ashoka was destined for a different path. His eventual transformation into a pacifist ruler seems almost paradoxical when contrasted with his early life. Ashoka's rise to power was marked by strife and bloodshed, a stark contrast to the pacifist ruler he would later become. How did a fierce warrior become a beacon of peace and benevolence? This is where our story truly begins. Ashoka, once a ruthless conqueror, was deeply moved by the devastation of the Kalinga War. The sight of the battlefield, littered with the fallen, filled him with profound remorse. His heart ached for the lives lost and the suffering inflicted on his people. It was this remorse that ignited a transformation. Ashoka sought solace in the teachings of Buddhism, embracing its principles of compassion and nonviolence. His newfound faith inspired him to rule with benevolence, replacing the sword with the Dharma wheel. He implemented reforms that prioritized the well-being of his people, promoting education, healthcare, and animal rights. His kingdom, once marked by the scars of war, began to flourish under his enlightened rule. The horrors of war prompted a profound change in Ashoka, leading him down a path of peace and dharma. What did Ashoka leave behind that still reverberates through the annals of history? Well, the most significant remnants of his reign are his edicts, inscribed on pillars and rocks across the Indian subcontinent. These edicts serve as a mirror to Ashoka's soul, reflecting his transformation from a ruthless conqueror to a benevolent ruler. In these edicts, Ashoka proclaims his adherence to the teachings of Buddhism and his efforts to spread its noble truths across his empire and even beyond its borders. He was not merely a patron of Buddhism, but a practitioner, a fact that shines through in his edicts. His contributions to art and architecture are also notable. The Ashoka pillar, a symbol of his reign, remains an icon of Indian history, and the Ashoka chakra, a motif in Indian art, has found its place at the heart of the Indian flag. Ashoka's edicts are a testament to his profound wisdom and his commitment to the welfare of his subjects. So, what is the legacy of Ashoka, beyond the stone edicts and historical records? Ashoka's reign left an indelible impact on the pages of history, shaping the course of subsequent empires and rulers. He was a pioneer of governance, his principles of justice, compassion, and tolerance resonating through the corridors of time. But the influence of Ashoka stretches beyond the throne room. His conversion to Buddhism marked a significant shift in Indian society, with the non-violent teachings of the Buddha becoming more prevalent. He propagated the ideals of peace, respect for all life, and moral conduct, not just within his kingdom, but across the known world. In modern India, Ashoka's legacy lives on. His emblem, the Ashoka chakra, adorns the Indian flag, a constant reminder of his ideals. His principles continue to guide the nation's democratic ethos, symbolizing a commitment to justice and respect for all. Ashoka's story is one of transformation and enlightenment, a tale that continues to inspire millions around the world.